I'm going to do a book talk about a children's book that is a realistic fiction. Our title is Dewey, There's a Cat in the Library by Vicki Myron and Brett Witter. This book is about 34 pages long, and when done as a read aloud, takes you about 10 to 15 minutes. It is enjoyed by young children. The story begins with a little kitten found in a library box. The librarian, when she takes the books out in the morning, finds his little dirty kitten. She washes him up and decides to keep him for a library cat. She named him Dewey, read more books. Now the children might think that's a long name for a little kitten, and they call him just Dewey. Dewey becomes quite comfortable in the library. He plays on the bookshelves, he chases the pens on the tables, he crawls in the book drawers, and he runs around the library. He meets the people, the tall people, the adults, and the short people, all the children. Then he meets little people, babies, who sit in their strollers or their car seats, and babies make screeching noises, which really draws Dewey's attention. Now the children love Dewey. They love to pull his ears. They pull his tail. They brush him in the wrong direction, and they pick him up every way possible. One day, Dewey decided that was enough. He wanted to be a library cat and not just a toy for the children. Listen. The library is a wonderful place, Dewey said, but I'm tired of being pulled and poked and carried upside down. I'm not just a cat in the library. I'm a library cat. A library cat helps people, I think, and I'm 92% convinced that that's the reason I'm around. So, the next day in the library, Dewey decides he's going to try to be the best library cat ever. He greets the people as they walk in the door. He sits next to the adults as they read their books. He sits next to the children as they read their books. He learned how to move his body, so when the children petted him, they petted him in the right direction. One day, he sees this lonely girl sitting by herself. She's sad, and he tries to find a way to cheer her up. He thought, this is my chance. This is my chance to prove myself as the best library cat ever. Well, does Dewey do that? You will have to read the rest of the book to find out. Does this little girl help Dewey find the true meaning of being a library cat? I hope you have a chance to go find this book, Dewey, There's a Cat in the Library, by Vicki Myron and Brett Witter. It's a cute book about a cat who lives in the library